So I'm a billionaire stuck in a coffin in this game. Guess it's the Democrats' idea of a joke, huh?
Oh, cut the crap, Donald. You whine more than a kid who lost his candy. It's just a game, not a political rally.
Whine? Please, Joe, I've seen you panic over less. This game's probably too much for you to handle without a meltdown.
Guys, less bickering, more escaping. Donald, think you can outsmart a box, or is that too high level for you?
Yeah, let's see if the Donald can dig himself out of a hole for once. Maybe use those huge brains of yours.
Oh, I'll show you, Joe. I'll be out of this coffin faster than you can say hanging chads.
Shit.
Watch and learn, amateurs.
Amateurs? Okay. Donald, the only thing you're good at escaping is reality. But go on, Houdini, dazzle us with your escape act.
This is okay.
Reality or not, I'm putting my money on the coffin. Sorry, Donald, but odds aren't in your favor.
Odds are not, it's showtime. Let's see if Donald's more than just talk. Maybe he'll surprise us. Or not.
Fuck off, Joe. If I was able to escape from prison in less than 20 minutes in real life, then surely I'll be able to escape from this game.
Real life or not, this game's a different beast. It's not about bravado, it's about brains. Let's see if you've got what it takes.
Whatever, I've got it all. Just sit back and watch a master at work. This coffin doesn't stand a chance.
More like a disaster waiting to happen. But go ahead, Donald, prove me wrong. I'd love to see that.
Fucking hell, I need to pay attention to the battery. Is this a Samsung? Well, shit.
Something for this.
Anyway, this phone's gonna be my ultimate light source. I need to save the light a bit.
I need a key.
If it goes dark, I'm fucked. And look at that, just my luck. I just found a lighter.
A lighter in a coffin? That's some grave luck you've got there, Donald, but watch out, don't burn through your oxygen.
Joe's right. You've got to balance your light source with oxygen levels. It's not just about seeing, it's about surviving.
Wait, is it just me, or are you not the only one in this coffin?
Joe, don't start with that. I'm trying to keep my cool here, and I definitely don't plan on shitting myself.
Seriously, Don? Spooked much? Thought you'd be used to tight spaces, what with all those board meetings you love?
Board meetings don't have the damn undead, Joe, and if I wanted a scare, I'd just look at your policy plans.
Policies? Please, we're talking about being buried alive here. Focus, guys, or the only policy you'll need is a funeral arrangement.
Funeral arrangements? Heck, if Don's in charge of that, we'd all rise from the dead just to avoid it.
Keep it up and I'll leave you all to rot in your virtual coffins while I escape like the legend I am. Wait, is it just me, or are there numbers on the sides of this coffin I'm trapped in? Well, shit. Guess I have to use them for something. Holy shit, what the fuck was that? A hand just touched my chest.
Damn, that thing disappeared faster than your calls for help, Donald. Maybe it realized there wasn't much of a heart to find there.
A heart in there? You're more likely to find his tax returns, but keep it together, Donald. It's just a jump scare.
That's easy for you to say, Joe. You're not the one in the coffin with Casper, the unfriendly ghost.
Very funny, guys. When I get out of here, I'm sending that ghost after you next. Let's see how you like it.
Me? I've dealt with scarier things than ghosts, like trying to understand your speeches. But focus on those numbers, Donald. They're your ticket out, not your comedy routine.
The fuck you mean by understanding my speech? You're the one who barely manages to say a single word without fainting during your shitty speeches. I bet you can't even wipe your own ass without a tutorial.
Hey, at least when I wipe, I don't use bankruptcy papers. Keep digging in that coffin, Donald. Maybe you'll find your next business venture down there.
Save the bickering for later. Right now, you need to figure out if those numbers are a code or a sequence. Time's ticking, Donald.
A code, a sequence, it doesn't matter. I'll crack it like I crack a deal. And when I'm out, you'll all see who's the real deal maker here.
Just don't make a deal with the ghost in there. We don't need any supernatural bankruptcies.
Can you shut the fuck up with your bankruptcy jokes already? The first two were fine, but now you're just beating a dead horse.
Beating a dead horse? Please, Donald, the only thing dead around here is your sense of humor. And speaking of dead, how's that escape plan coming along? Found any more ghostly accountants in there?
I need a key.
Keep it up, Joe, and the next thing that ghost will be auditing is your common sense. Now let me focus on these damn numbers. Well, a hammer. Wonder what I'll need this for in the future. Okay, what the hell was that? Did you guys see that hand? It just vanished.
Donald, you sure you're not just trying to hammer in some sympathy from us? And speaking of hands, did I ever tell you about the time...
Not now, Joe. We've got a potentially haunted coffin here. Donald, keep that hammer handy. It might be your ticket out. Or your only defense against whatever's in there with you.
And that's why you never trust a squirrel with your nuts. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, right, the ghost hand. Maybe it just needed a high five, Donald.
High five? I'm not here to make friends with Casper's cousins. Let's keep it moving. And Joe, remind me to never let you tell a story under pressure again. All right, time to unlock this locker. Let's see what secrets you're hiding. Oh, nice shit, although I have no idea what this is.
Maybe it's a mirror so you can finally face reality.
What the fuck? I'm already down to 14% battery? What kind of phone is this, dude? There's no way.
That's what happens when you spend all your time tweeting, Donald. Maybe it's time to upgrade from that ancient brick you call a phone.
Maybe it's a metaphor, Donald. The battery's draining just like the public's patience with you.
Or maybe it's designed to be like one of your businesses, Donald. Starts off charged and full of promise, then...
Anyway, guys, what's your favorite fast food? I need to think about something else right now.
Favorite fast food, really, Donald? You've got a corpse for company and you're thinking about burgers?
Well, if we're going off topic, I'd say a classic cheeseburger. Nothing beats simplicity. But Donald, are you sure you're okay in there?
I'm an ice cream man myself, but Donald, you sure that's not just your reflection in the dark? You know, the dead inside looking back at you?
Ha, very funny, Joe. It's no reflection. And for the record, my favorite's a good Big Mac and also KFC, I admit. And Chinese food?
What the fuck, Donald? I thought we were just talking about burgers. You're turning this into a full-blown international buffet.
Yeah, Donald, next thing we know, you'll be telling us your favorite sushi roll. Stick to the script, man. Burgers only.
Well, excuse me for trying not to think about the fact that a corpse is next to me, watching me without moving. It's either talk about food or focus on Mr. Creepy here.
You just make sure you don't end up being the sequel.
Bro, that thing literally made a heavy breathing sound. It's horrible. Holy shit, this is a fucking nightmare.
Donald, it's all virtual, no real ghouls or heavy breathers. This time...
Well, except for Donald himself. But seriously, try to ignore it. Focus on finding a way out, not on the creepy sound effects.
Ignore it?
This is okay.
Easy for you to say. You're not stuck in here with whatever this is. I'm gonna find a way out if it's the last thing I do. All right, just need to find one last thing and then I'm out. At least I hope. Holy shit, let's hope I'm not buried too deep in the earth.
Donald, you'd need to be buried at the center of the earth to fit. But hurry up, we don't have all day.
Center of the earth or not, just find that last item. You're almost there, Donald. Stay focused.
Yeah, and remember, it's a game. You're not really buried, no matter how realistic it feels. Just solve the puzzle and get out.
Solve the puzzle, right? I'm on it. And Joe, when I'm out, remind me to bury your next speech. That should be deep enough. Right, let's enter this code. It's 4421. Fingers crossed this is it.
4-2-1 sounds like a football formation. Let's hope it's the winning play, Donald.
Just make sure you enter it correctly. No pressure, but we're all virtually holding our breath here.
Here goes nothing. Yes, it worked. The lock's opening. I'm getting out of this death box.
I'll believe it when I see it, but if you're really out, Donald, you just set a new record for escaping tight situations.
Joe, it's a game for fuck's sake. But still, the real world's still out here waiting for you.
Waiting for me, it never stopped. But first I need to stretch my legs. Being buried alive is cramped work. Not the time for me to miss the 2024 election and beat the shit out of you, Joe.
Stretch your legs? More like stretch the truth, but hey, congrats on the escape, Donald.
Yeah, sure, Joe, sure. All right, thanks everyone for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. We're gunning for 20,000 subscribers now. Also, drop a comment and let us know what your favorite fast food is.
Donald, you're obsessed, but hey, viewers, give the man what he wants. And remember, every subscribe brings us closer to seeing Donald in more unique situations.
Indeed, it's not every day you see former presidents gaming and bantering like this. So hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more.
And while you're at it, don't forget to like the video. Helps us out a lot. Plus, you wouldn't want to miss any of our future escapades.
Escapades, challenges, whatever you call them, we'll be here bringing the entertainment. So subscribe, like, and join us on this crazy journey. Wait, hold on. I think I forgot my credit card inside the coffin.